Top 25 Executive Recruiter Interview Questions and Answers. Executive recruiters play a critical role in helping organizations identify, attract, and hire top-level talent for leadership positions. They act as strategic partners, connecting businesses with qualified executives who can drive growth and organizational success. During an executive recruiter interview, employers evaluate your sourcing abilities, relationship-building skills, communication expertise, negotiation techniques, and understanding of executive-level hiring processes. The following interview questions and answers will help both beginners and experienced recruiters prepare effectively for interviews and demonstrate their ability to manage high-level recruitment assignments successfully. 1. What is the role of an executive recruiter? An executive recruiter specializes in identifying, attracting, assessing, and placing senior-level professionals in leadership positions. The role involves understanding client requirements, conducting market research, sourcing qualified candidates, evaluating leadership competencies, and managing the hiring process from initial contact to successful placement. Executive recruiters also build strong networks, maintain relationships with executives, and provide strategic hiring advice to organizations seeking top leadership talent. 2. How do you identify qualified executive candidates? I identify qualified executive candidates through a combination of networking, industry research, professional databases, referrals, and direct sourcing strategies. I analyze leadership experience, achievements, industry expertise, and cultural fit. I also leverage LinkedIn, executive networks, industry events, and talent mapping techniques to locate passive candidates. Building long-term relationships with professionals helps me maintain a strong pipeline of highly qualified executive-level talent. 3. How do you approach passive candidates? When approaching passive candidates, I focus on building trust and presenting opportunities that align with their career goals. I conduct thorough research before contacting them and personalize my communication. Instead of pushing a position immediately, I discuss their professional aspirations and leadership interests. Establishing credibility, maintaining confidentiality, and highlighting the strategic value of the opportunity often encourages passive candidates to engage in meaningful conversations. 4. How do you evaluate executive leadership skills? I evaluate leadership skills through structured interviews, behavioral questions, reference checks, and competency assessments. I focus on strategic thinking, decision-making abilities, team leadership, communication, adaptability, and business impact. Reviewing past accomplishments and understanding how candidates handled organizational challenges provides valuable insights. I also assess emotional intelligence and cultural alignment to determine whether a candidate can effectively lead teams and achieve organizational objectives. 5. What sourcing methods do you use for executive recruitment? My sourcing methods include executive search databases, LinkedIn Recruiter, professional associations, networking events, referrals, industry conferences, and talent mapping. I proactively identify high-performing leaders within target organizations and maintain ongoing relationships with potential candidates. Combining traditional recruitment techniques with modern technology enables me to access hidden talent pools and build a strong pipeline of executive candidates for current and future hiring needs. 6. How do you maintain candidate confidentiality? Maintaining confidentiality is essential in executive recruitment because many candidates hold sensitive leadership positions. I ensure all communications remain private and secure while sharing information only with authorized stakeholders. I use confidential agreements when necessary and carefully manage candidate information throughout the hiring process. Protecting candidate privacy builds trust, enhances professional relationships, and preserves the integrity of both the recruitment process and the client organization. 7. How do you build relationships with clients? I build relationships with clients by understanding their business goals, organizational culture, and leadership requirements. Regular communication, transparency, and consistent delivery of quality candidates strengthen trust over time. I provide market insights, hiring recommendations, and strategic recruitment advice to add value beyond candidate sourcing. By becoming a trusted partner rather than simply a recruiter, I help clients achieve long-term talent acquisition success. 8. How do you handle difficult hiring managers? I handle difficult hiring managers through active listening, clear communication, and collaboration. Understanding their concerns and expectations helps address challenges effectively. I provide data-driven insights, market intelligence, and realistic hiring timelines to manage expectations. Maintaining professionalism and focusing on shared objectives creates productive working relationships. Building trust and demonstrating expertise often helps resolve disagreements and support successful recruitment outcomes. 9. What steps do you take during an executive search assignment? An executive search begins with understanding the client's requirements, organizational culture, and leadership objectives. I then develop a search strategy, conduct market research, identify target companies, source candidates, and perform evaluations. After presenting shortlisted candidates, I coordinate interviews, gather feedback, negotiate offers, and assist with onboarding. Continuous communication throughout the process ensures alignment between client expectations and recruitment outcomes. 10. How do you assess cultural fit? I assess cultural fit by evaluating a candidate's values, leadership style, communication approach, and work preferences against the organization's culture. Through behavioral interviews and situational questions, I explore how candidates interact with teams and manage challenges. Understanding company values and leadership expectations allows me to determine compatibility. Strong cultural alignment often improves retention, engagement, and overall organizational performance. 11. What challenges are common in executive recruiting? Common challenges include attracting passive candidates, maintaining confidentiality, managing client expectations, and competing for top talent. Executive-level positions often require highly specialized skills and leadership experience, making talent pools limited. Market competition can also affect recruitment timelines. Overcoming these challenges requires strong networking, strategic sourcing, effective communication, and relationship-building skills to secure high-quality executive candidates successfully. 12. How do you manage multiple executive searches simultaneously? I manage multiple searches through effective organization, prioritization, and project management. I establish clear timelines, maintain detailed candidate records, and regularly communicate with clients. Recruitment software and tracking systems help monitor progress and deadlines. By staying organized and focusing on critical tasks, I ensure each search receives appropriate attention while maintaining high-quality service and successful placement outcomes. 13. How do you conduct executive interviews? I conduct executive interviews using a structured approach that explores leadership experience, strategic thinking, business achievements, and management style. Behavioral and situational questions help assess decision-making abilities and problem-solving skills. I also evaluate communication, emotional intelligence, and cultural compatibility. The interview process focuses on understanding how candidates have influenced business results and whether they can meet the organization's leadership expectations. 14. What metrics do you use to measure recruitment success? Key recruitment metrics include time to fill, quality of hire, candidate retention rates, client satisfaction, offer acceptance rates, and placement success. I also track candidate pipeline strength and sourcing effectiveness. These metrics provide valuable insights into recruitment performance and help identify areas for improvement. Measuring results ensures continuous optimization of recruitment strategies and supports better hiring outcomes for clients. 15. How do you negotiate executive compensation packages? I negotiate compensation packages by understanding candidate expectations, market trends, and client budgets. Open communication helps identify mutually beneficial solutions. I focus on total compensation, including salary, bonuses, equity, benefits, and career growth opportunities. Maintaining transparency throughout negotiations builds trust and increases the likelihood of successful offer acceptance while ensuring satisfaction for both candidates and employers. 16. How do you stay updated with industry trends? I stay updated through industry publications, professional associations, networking events, webinars, conferences, and market research reports. Following recruitment thought leaders and participating in professional development opportunities helps me understand changing hiring practices and talent trends. Continuous learning enables me to provide informed recommendations, adapt recruitment strategies, and remain competitive in the executive search industry. 17. How do you handle candidate rejections? I handle rejections professionally by providing timely communication and constructive feedback whenever possible. Respectful interactions preserve relationships and protect the employer brand. I encourage candidates to stay connected for future opportunities and maintain positive engagement. Even when candidates are not selected, a professional rejection process can leave a favorable impression and strengthen long-term talent networks. 18. What is talent mapping? Talent mapping is the process of identifying potential candidates, competitors, and talent pools within specific industries or markets. It helps organizations understand where top talent is located and supports future hiring strategies. By analyzing market trends and leadership structures, recruiters can proactively build candidate pipelines, reduce hiring timelines, and improve recruitment effectiveness for executive positions. 19. How do you ensure a positive candidate experience? I ensure a positive candidate experience through clear communication, transparency, timely updates, and professionalism. Keeping candidates informed throughout the recruitment process demonstrates respect and builds trust. I provide accurate information about opportunities and address concerns promptly. A positive experience strengthens employer branding and increases the likelihood of candidate engagement, referrals, and successful placements. 20. What qualities make a successful executive recruiter? Successful executive recruiters possess strong communication, relationship building, networking, negotiation, and problem-solving skills. They understand business strategy, leadership competencies, and market trends. Persistence, professionalism, and adaptability are also essential. The ability to build trust with both clients and candidates helps recruiters navigate complex hiring processes and consistently deliver successful executive placements. 21. How do you handle urgent executive hiring requirements? For urgent executive hiring needs, I quickly align with stakeholders, define requirements, and prioritize sourcing activities. Leveraging existing networks, talent pipelines, and market intelligence accelerates candidate identification. Frequent communication with clients ensures alignment throughout the process. Efficient project management and proactive engagement enable me to deliver qualified candidates within tight timelines while maintaining recruitment quality. 22. What role does networking play in executive recruitment? Networking is one of the most important aspects of executive recruitment. Strong professional relationships provide access to passive candidates and valuable market insights. Networking helps recruiters build credibility, expand talent pools, and identify leadership prospects before opportunities arise. Maintaining long-term connections with industry professionals creates a sustainable source of qualified executive candidates for future assignments. 23. How do you conduct reference checks? I conduct reference checks by speaking with former supervisors, colleagues, and professional contacts to verify a candidate's leadership abilities, achievements, and work ethic. Structured questions help gather objective information regarding performance and management style. Reference checks provide additional insights beyond interviews and assist in validating candidate suitability before final hiring decisions are made. 24. How do you deal with unsuccessful searches? When a search is unsuccessful, I analyze the challenges, gather feedback, and reassess the recruitment strategy. This may involve refining job requirements, expanding sourcing channels, or adjusting candidate criteria. Maintaining open communication with clients helps identify obstacles and develop solutions. A proactive and flexible approach increases the likelihood of achieving successful outcomes in future recruitment efforts. 25. Why should we hire you as an executive recruiter? You should hire me because I combine strategic sourcing expertise, strong networking abilities, and a proven commitment to delivering exceptional hiring results. I understand executive-level recruitment complexities and excel at building relationships with clients and candidates. My ability to identify leadership talent, manage confidential searches, and provide consultative support ensure successful placements that contribute to long-term organizational growth. Executive recruiters play a vital role in helping organizations secure exceptional leadership talent. Success in this profession requires strong communication skills, strategic thinking, relationship management, sourcing expertise, and a deep understanding of executive hiring practices. Preparing for these interview questions can significantly improve your confidence and performance during the interview process. By demonstrating your ability to identify, engage, and place high-quality executive candidates, you can showcase your value as a trusted recruitment professional and increase your chances of securing the role.